Hello, it's Stratos. So last episode we built this cliff here behind me. I am pretty happy with that. We also built this shrine above my head here to revive some ghasts, or just this one as of now. And we also built this house that I am not that happy with, but it will have to do. And the plan this episode is to go and get some villagers in the village over there and bring them here to make the town feel a little bit more alive and get some good trades going. And after that I will probably expand the roads this way here and expand the town over here. I wish the ghast was like 50% faster or something. This feels really slow. Or if you could like get an item or something to boost them. Alright, I have a few villagers in a hole somewhere here, but I could just go and get these two first. There is the hole. I marked it with some wheat. But these are available, so I will try and get this. I didn't bring a fence. I can put him here. There. Alright. Hello, come here. Nice. Can you go in there too? Nice, good. And no, there, nice. Okay. How do I do this now? Maybe shift click? Okay, nice. Whoa, what is this? It's like a big ass net. How did... Is this supposed to look like this? How many villagers do I have? 3. Maybe I could bring a few more. Alright, I will put him here in the meantime. Bring maybe 1 boat more. I feel like it's better to bring more than I need than to have to do this trip again. Go in this boat, man. No. What am I doing? Holy shit, man. Hello, my guy. Can you get in this boat too? Maybe here. Nice. There we go. That's all I need. I can let these other ones go. Nice, we have 6 now. That's perfect. This is really cool. I wish I could like get a better camera angle to actually see them though. Where do I park without risking to kill the villagers? There, and then we sleep quickly here. No, zombie. Good thing they target me here instead of the villagers. Where did they all come from though? I didn't see any zombies when I flew here. Alright, so I want to put them inside of this cliff here. So maybe I let them fly around here for now. And I just build a temporary holding area for them in there. I haven't done this in such a long time, so I don't really remember exactly how to do it or what's the best way to do it now, so I will just improvise a bit. But I think I remember carrots being a good way to feed them. I can bring these bookshelves in case I need more lecterns. Stone cutters I can bring too. There. I mainly want stonemasons and librarians, so I can get like granite and stuff like that, bricks also, and all the good enchantments. Okay, so I will clear out this area a bit, build a holding area, and then I can build the actual breeder. I'm not sure exactly how much space I need, but this will do for now, and I can just expand it later if I need to. I can put them in this corner in the meantime. I want to use glass so I can see them and they don't suffocate. There. Now I can go and get them, put them in this box here, break the boats, and they will probably fall down. If they don't jump down by themselves, I can just put a trapdoor in the hole so they think they can walk there. Right. Where is it stuck to? Here. I can go and get the lead later. Alright, how do I detach the boats now? I'm trying to shift click. Doesn't work. Come on, man. Right. He's killing them. Alright. Losing one or two doesn't really matter that much. Oops. Can anyone else fall down, please? There. I put the other trapdoor down there so they won't take fall damage. I don't know how hurt they got. There. Why is he scared? Was that the one I hit before? He's just running around like crazy. Maybe I could, like, make his space smaller and he may fall down. Oh my god. I'm so clumsy. At least it's good that I don't need good prices from these ones. Did the one with the hat die? I hit him 2 times, I think so. Yeah, unlucky. I will just go and clear my inventory a bit now, and then I can build the breeder. It was actually so easy to get villagers now with the ghast. It's a really nice addition to the game because it takes away a lot of frustration with handling mobs. But it's so slow, so it frustrates me anyway. But it's definitely worth it, so doesn't really matter. Okay, I will close this up for now, and no water buckets. Okay then, I will go and get that up here. Nice. I almost forgot I had water there, so I was really close to just throwing an ender pearl down there and getting it by the lake. Alright, so I have a few alternatives here. I can either make it look like it's human built and use like refined materials like wood planks and stone bricks and stuff like that, or I could make it look like an overgrown cave and just make a big cave room, like a natural cave system, or I could even make it look like some sort of dungeon where I keep my villager prisoners or something. I'm not sure what I like more. I think making it like look human built and making it overgrown could be a good mix. And make it look almost like my skeleton spawner down here. Like this, but with more stone instead of deep slate. But I'm not sure, I kinda prefer making it look more like a basement or underground base instead of making it look like a cave. So maybe if I make it look like an underground base and have a lot of plants, it could be best of both worlds, maybe? Alright, I can put up some temporary storage here and start experimenting a little bit with how I want this to look. I have been looking through all my chests and gathered the things that I think I need, but I'm not sure yet which ones that I actually will use. So now I can start digging and building. So I think I want to make it a little bit deeper here and make some sort of tunnel here and then a stairway down to a bigger room. And in that room I will build the breeder and where I cure the villagers and everything. I am a bit tempted to have my villagers down here instead of in the house up here. But I also think that I should have like a bunch of houses around here and have one villager in each house. That way I will have to like move around more and actually use my village. If I go with that plan, I will also have a reason to make a bigger trading hall later. But I will tackle that decision later and focus now on building the villager breeder and all that. Okay, maybe I can start working on the entrance here. Okay, I don't think I like this. I feel like even if the copper oxidizes, it will look kind of weird and out of place for a cave entrance. Like if I go out here and come in, it's a pretty sharp contrast in my opinion. And also this is directly to the outside, so I will have to make it one step lower. I will remove all this and try something else. When this door oxidizes, it will look a lot better. And I also made this and I think it looks decent at least. I didn't have that much room, so this is the best I could do, I think. Or at least the best I came up with right now. I'm not sure how much time I want to spend on this room because it's only for the villager breeder. I could probably make it look a bit better, but I don't really feel like spending more than a few hours on this. Alright. How do I decorate this? I have been building for a while and I am almost done with the villager breeder. Okay, so this is how it looks currently in here. I think I showed this before. And down here I still have to do the sides. I think I want to have a brewing setup over here and maybe some storage. And over here I need to get a zombie so I can zombify the villagers and then cure them for better prices. And here I have my villagers. This one will farm carrots and share with this one so I get villager babies. And I think 3 beds are enough. The villager baby will run towards the beds there and fall down. And then there is water down there that will push him over here. And then I can show you down here. I have a dispenser here that shoots away a minecart. And it goes all the way up here. And I put a stair like that, so I don't think they will take damage from that when they drive through it. And over here I can throw stuff on the ground here, because I have a hopper minecart that collects if I need to fill up with minecarts to the dispenser. Oops. Right, I still need to hook up a button to the dispenser so I can press the button up here to get the minecart with a villager here. Okay, so I just now realized that if I have more than 1 villager here, the minecart will get stopped because they block it. So I think I need to have the villagers at this block. I should be able to solve that just by putting a glass block here. I think this should work because they will get pushed to the edge here between these 2 blocks, and then they won't be able to block the minecarts, but still be able to get picked up because they are so close. Although maybe babies can get in here anyway. I'm not sure if they are 1 block tall or more than 1. How do I solve that? Alright, if that doesn't work, maybe I can lower this. And put that block there. Maybe I can put a glass block there. And then now I only need to lower this. Okay, now it should work. The villagers get pushed to the edge here. And this shoots out a minecart that picks it up on the way. I'm pretty sure this should work now. Right, I totally forgot again to fix the button to the dispenser. Okay, how do I even make a redstone signal go down? I could maybe use redstone dust and just make a spiral, but that's annoying, and I think that's a really noob way to do it. Maybe I can use observers and point them directly into this one. But how do I make the observer do the first observation? I really need to get better at redstone. This is, I don't know, this is pathetic. Alright, they're pointed the right way. I really hope a button triggers the observers. It doesn't seem to. What if I do something like... I think I want to have the button in the middle here. No, that doesn't affect that one. Alright, I think I just now came up with a good idea. I wanted this to be invisible and you can't really see the redstone, but if I put a copper... if I put a redstone lamp or something here and a button on that, it will turn on, this one will see it and send the signal here. I'm just worried that this will lock this one. If I put this one here, can I... Alright, it's not locked, I think. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Alright, nice. Then I think I have solved this now. There. Oh, right. That's why. Okay. And that doesn't work, why? What? Why doesn't this observer see the state change in the lamp? Is it because this is only at 1 tick or whatever? No? I was sure this would work. It doesn't even register that I place blocks on it. Am I stupid? What if... Is this the right way? No. I have no idea why this doesn't work. Do I need to do that, maybe? Yeah, that works. Okay, so it has to power a block instead directly down to the repeater. Alright, there we go. That was way harder than it should be. At least it works now. Let's check if the dispenser function works with the minecarts. I'm not sure if I should mark this with something, maybe. I'm not sure what though. Maybe if I just use a packed mud instead. This makes it look like the block is worn down because I have dropped so many minecarts there, I guess. And I need to pull out the stone. Why was there 2 minecarts? Okay, it reads when the light turns on and then also when it turns off, I guess. Maybe I solve this way. What? How did they get over here? What? Aren't they supposed to be here? How did they get over here? Am I stupid or is that like really weird? I will try to reproduce that in some way. I don't even remember what I was doing. Alright. If I... No. That. And then... Okay, now at least they landed here. That makes a little bit more sense. Still really weird. Maybe they just flew up here and spread out like crazy or something. Because they had so much momentum. I'm not sure. Does this give a signal still? Yeah, it does. What if I use 2 repeaters? Still 2. Oh my god. Could fix it like this. And instead of that block I have the lamp again. Because if I do that, it only sends a signal when I flip it. instead of 2 every time I press. But I don't really think that looks as good. It would be more nice to just have a button, in my opinion. I don't really want to mess around with this more. This will have to do. Okay, I think I'm done with this for now. I want to do something else for a bit. Uh-oh. I tabbed out. Nice. I'm lucky I didn't die there. I think I want to continue the roads now so I can see the layout of the city and maybe build some houses. I have a lot of space to fill in here. I need to fill in all this and over here and all the way up here and maybe a little bit that way too. I also want to continue this way here, like on this side of the mountain and also all the way along the lake here to like that point maybe. And I also want to build a lighthouse here on the island. So I will need to start building a little bit more every episode, I think. But for now I just want to lay out a few of the roads and then build some of the houses up here. And I think I want to do that in a time lapse, so I will see you after that. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. I really enjoyed building everything here. I really like how the cliff turned out. I feel like these parts where there are other stone types, it really helps sell the natural feel of the whole cliff. And this is my favorite part, I think. I could maybe make it look a little bit more like a crack in the wall, but I think this is really good anyway. And over here I also carved out the cave a little bit, or the ravine or whatever. And I want to make it a little bit bigger also. And then I want to make a bridge from here to over here. And somewhere around here I want to make a staircase down to this part. I think this is a perfect opportunity to make the town a little bit more unique and interesting. I could make these cliffs a little bit nicer and make houses that hangs from the cliffs maybe, and also a few down here, and make this like a market street or something. I think that could be cool. Next episode I will probably finish with the villagers and then build a big house here in this space here, and also make a few trees maybe here and some up here on the cliff. I like this sort of road a lot more than this one too. This looks too clean and boring. This looks a lot more interesting. I'm not sure though what I think about these. I think they make the area a bit more interesting. I could maybe put like a few lanterns here or something. Don't I have any lanterns here? No. Okay. Let's go and get some. Maybe they're down here. Here we go. Maybe there. Could move this one to the side. There. That's nice. Now they have a use. I think I want to put more of these kind of structures all along the road here, but maybe a little bit more spaced apart. I also need to finish the road going this way and make a stairway down here. Okay, now I need to spend some time collecting some resources so I can build a house up here and continue with this area. So I will see you next episode. Bye bye.